Ever fantasized about possessing superpowers? Heard rumors that carbs might just be your secret weapon on a keto diet? Exciting, isn't it? Now hold up, before you start piling up your plate with spaghetti and lasagna, let's deep dive into this captivating idea. There's a rumor mill churning out stories about how carbs can turn you into a supercharged dynamo on a ketogenic diet. This hypothesis has stirred up a storm in the keto community, sparking quite a fiery discussion. But hey, before we cannonball into this carb-laden adventure, a quick heads up. This video is purely informational and should never be swapped for professional medical advice. We're all about encouraging everyone to chat with healthcare pros for personalized diet and nutrition guidance. Cool with that? Great. Now, back to our thrilling topic. Do carbs truly grant us superpowers on a keto diet? Or is this just another foodie fable waiting to be busted? Intrigued yet? Good, because we're about to unravel this mystery. Stay tuned. Before we dive into the superpowers, let's get our facts straight about carbs and keto. Carbohydrates, often simply called carbs, are like the body's favorite fuel. They're the primary source of energy for various bodily functions, including that big, beautiful brain of yours. Once consumed, carbs are converted to glucose, a type of sugar that our cells readily use for energy. It's like the body's preferred currency for getting things done. But what happens when we drastically reduce our carb intake, like on a ketogenic diet? Well, the body is pretty clever and adaptable. When carbs are scarce, it switches gears and starts burning fat for fuel instead of glucose. This metabolic state is known as ketosis, and it's the core principle of the keto diet. Now I know what you're thinking. But if carbs are the body's favorite fuel, won't I be super sluggish on keto? Not while it's true that our bodies love carbs. We're not all identical when it comes to how much we need and how we respond to them. Some people might feel energetic on a lower carb intake, while others may need a bit more. It's like how some people can't function without their morning coffee, while others are bouncing off the walls after a single espresso. So, while carbs are important, it's also essential to remember that the keto diet is about more than just slashing carb intake. It's about understanding our individual needs and finding a balance works for us. Now that we're all budding scientists, let's explore this superpowers claim. If you're enjoying this video about the fascinating science behind carbs and keto, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more insightful keto content. Your support helps us keep bringing you more great videos. So, can adding carbs to your keto diet make you a superhero? Let's take a look. You know how in comic books the protagonist stumbles upon a secret formula that gives them superpowers? Well, some believe that adding carbs to a keto diet can have a similar effect. But before we start donning our capes, let's examine the facts. Firstly, the idea that carbs can enhance performance on keto is not strongly supported by science. While carbs are indeed a primary energy source for the body, their role in a ketogenic diet is quite different. Remember, the core principle of keto is to reduce carbohydrate intake, prompting your body to enter a state of ketosis where it burns fat for fuel instead of glucose. So, if you're faithfully following a keto diet, your body is already a fat-burning machine. Adding carbs into the mix might not give you that super boost you're hoping for. In fact, it could potentially disrupt your state of ketosis, slowing down your fat-burning progress. Now, this doesn't mean carbs are the villain in our story. They have their role and can be beneficial in the right context. But if you're aiming for optimal energy production within the keto framework, it's important to focus on maintaining a state of ketosis. This involves monitoring your carb intake and ensuring that you're primarily deriving energy from fats, not carbs. So it seems carbs aren't our magical cape after all, but fear not, there's more to this story. While carbs may not be our superpower, there are some keto-friendly carbs that deserve a medal. You see, not all carbs are created equal. Yes, you heard that right. In the world of keto, we have some carbs that can be our allies, rather than our enemies. Let's talk about these unassuming heroes, the low glycemic index vegetables. These are the carbs that won't spike your blood sugar levels and will keep you within the golden limits of ketosis. We're talking about the leafy greens, the broccoli, the cauliflower, and let's not forget the asparagus. These veggies are packed with essential nutrients and fiber, making them the perfect addition to your keto meal plan. Now, before you start munching on a broccoli forest, remember the golden rule of keto: portion control. While these veggies are low in carbs, they still contain carbs. So, keep an eye on your portions to make sure you're staying within your daily carb limit. And here's another thing to remember. We're all different. What works for one person may not work for another. That's why it's crucial to understand your own carbohydrate tolerance. Some of us can handle more carbs than others without getting kicked out of ketosis. So, it's all about finding that sweet spot that works for you. So, while carbs might not be the superheroes we imagined, they can still play a critical role in our keto journey. They provide us with essential nutrients, help us feel full, and can even add a bit of variety to our diet. So, let's give a round of applause to these real keto heroes, the low glycemic index vegetables. Looking for a real superpower? How about the power of holistic health? Now that's a power worth having. On your journey with the ketogenic diet, it's important to remember that the body isn't just a simple machine. It's a complex network that thrives on balance. And when we talk about energy, it's not just about what we eat. It's about how we treat our body as a whole. First up, hydration. You might not think of water as a fuel source, but it's crucial for maintaining energy levels. It helps our cells function, keeps our brains alert, and even aids in digestion. So keep that water bottle close by. Next, let's talk about electrolyte balance. When you're on a ketogenic diet, you may find yourself visiting the little room a bit more often, and with that comes the loss of electrolytes, which are key for muscle function and maintaining a steady heartbeat. To keep your energy levels up, consider adding an electrolyte supplement to your routine, or nibbling on keto-friendly food high in electrolytes like avocados or spinach. Sleep is another cornerstone of our energy levels. While we're snoozing, our bodies are hard at work, repairing cells, consolidating memories, and recharging for the day ahead. So don't skimp on those Z's. Lastly, let's touch on stress management. It's no secret that stress can leave us feeling drained. High levels of stress hormones can interfere with our sleep and energy levels. So whether it's yoga, meditation, or a good old-fashioned walk in the park, find your zen and give your body the peace it needs to thrive. Optimizing your energy on keto isn't just about what's on your plate, it's about treating your body with the respect and care it deserves. That's the true power of holistic health. Now that's a superpower worth having. Remember, not all superpowers look the same. It's all about finding what works for you. You see, the keto diet isn't a one-size-fits-all cape. It's more like a custom-tailored suit. Just as no two bodies are alike, no two experiences on the ketogenic diet will be identical either. Some of you might be marathoners, while others are couch to 5K enthusiasts. Some of you might be able to handle a bit more carbs, while others find success in sticking to strict keto. It's all about understanding your body, your energy demands, your preferences, and your carb tolerance. However, the one thing that's universal is the need for guidance. We're not talking about the follow me for a day on keto kind of guidance, but the professional healthcare provided kind. It's crucial to remember that what works for one might not work for another. Now, a moment of truth. Carbohydrates aren't the villains they're often made out to be. Yes, you heard it right. But it's all about quality, quantity, and timing. And that, my friends, is a delicate dance that requires knowing your body and its unique rhythms. Imagine trying to play a symphony without understanding your instrument. You might hit a few right notes, but it's probably not going to be music to anyone's ears. The same goes for your body. Understand it, listen to it, and tune it to find your own superpower. The keto diet, when personalized, can be a powerful tool for health and well-being. But remember, it's just that, a tool. It's not a magic wand, and it's certainly not a quick fix. It's a lifestyle change that requires commitment, patience, and above all, understanding. So carve your own path, find your own superpower, and make the keto diet work for you. Because in the end, you're not just a keto dieter, you're a superhero in your own right. So, do carbs really give us superpowers on a keto diet? Let's recap. We've taken a deep dive into the science of carbohydrates and their role in the ketogenic diet. We've explored the myth of carb superpowers on keto and found that while carbs are crucial for bodily functions, they don't grant any extraordinary abilities. The key to optimizing your energy on a keto diet? It's not about seeking a quick fix in carbs, but rather adopting a holistic approach. Hydration, electrolyte balance, adequate sleep, and stress management are your true superpowers. And let's not forget the importance of individualizing your keto approach based on your activity levels and personal preferences. Always remember to consult healthcare professionals for personalized guidance. So, the next time someone tells you carbs are your superpower on keto, remember, you're already superhero just by taking control of your health. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. Together, we can debunk myths, learn, and take control of our health. We always appreciate your support.